Hello everyone. I would like to welcome Dr. Bhaskar Zaware sir, who is the principal of Arts, Commerce and New Arts, Commerce and Science College. Thank you so much, sir, for being on our platform and taking out your time to be part of initiative Thoughts on Education. So, sir, first of all, I would like to have your introduction and please brief us about your profile.
Sir, myself Dr. B.H. Zaware, Principal New Arts Commerce Science College, Ahmednagar. I am working as a principal in this college from last 2.5 years. Before that, I was working as an associate professor in Department of Chemistry, New Arts Commerce Science College, Ahmednagar. My total experience in teaching is 40 years, and administrative experience is more than 20 years. And I am continuously working for the progress of this institution from last 20 years for the all-round development. Actually, I am the member of Academic Council of Savitribai Phule University, Pune. Previously, I work as a member of Senate, Savitribai Phule University, Pune. Also, I work as a board member in chemistry, HSC board, Pune. So, in various capacity, I work in academics, also in administration, and I'm trying to develop my college, and I'm providing best which is with me to my students.
Sir, it's so great to hear about you. So, my first question is to you is being the principal, what is your philosophy of leadership and how will you describe your leadership style?
Sir, actually, principal is not a authority, I can say, in my sense. Principal is a coordinator to develop the college. So first, my priority to take all teachers, all my faculty members, all administrative staff in faith and give maximum facilities to them. And in my college, whatever decision making process, for that decision making process, the decentralization of power. In our college, most of the power delegated to the head of the department, vice principal, and at my level, I'm only the policy maker to develop this college. So this is the administration in my college, and if you just take the scenario of higher education, you will come to know that in most of the colleges, in most of the institutions, power centralized to head of the institution. But in my college, whatever powers that is distributed to various authorities, and that's why there is a smooth conduct of a college from last 12 years.
Okay. So my next question is, what are the benefits and career options after pursuing the different courses from your department in the future, and how do you plan to bring new courses to the college?
If you just see the number of courses in my college at present, more than 80 courses we are conducting. In those courses, we have MMSC Communication Studies, we have BSc Wine Technology, BSc Animation, BA Music, BA Defense and Strategic Study, MSc Biotechnology. So we are conducting various courses. Even in my college, there are 12 research centers. So every year 10 to 12 students award PhD from the Savitribai Phule University, and so many students that they are making their career in various places very well. That Popodraw Pawar, Padmasri Popodraw Pawar is our alumnus, and Nagaraj Manjule, Bhavu Karade, so many our alumni working at top positions. They are working for society. They are working for nation. So this is the scenario of our college of our alumni. In future, we are going to start various courses. You know very well that from this year, from this academic year, our college become an autonomous college. They have accepted autonomy for the beneficiary of the students, and that's why in future we are going to start some new courses.
So that's
Now, if you just see the national education policy, again national education policy, instead of 3-year degree course, national education policy introduced 4-year degree course. So we are going to start a data science degree course which is a 4-year degree course from next academic year. We are going to start post-graduation in music, post-graduation in wine technology, post-graduation in wine technology. And in addition to that, we have 12 research centers. We will try to increase our research centers to the number 15. So definitely, whatever new courses we are going to start, those courses will be beneficial to this area, beneficial to the society. And whatever courses started by South University, most of the courses are available in our college. And again, from next academic year, we are going to start some new courses. And definitely, these courses will develop properly, will develop infrastructure, will appoint quality faculty, and as a result of that, the students from this area will get beneficial.
Sir, it's so great to hear about like so many courses, new courses coming, and so many alumni who are doing a role model today. So it's so great to hear from you. So my next question is, how do you plan on using your immense knowledge and experience you have gained over the decades being an integral member of this institute?
I'm working in this institute from last 40 years, and whatever our faculty, whatever our management, even whatever administrative staff, that staff is working properly. One of the important thing that you might have heard the name of our parent institute, Ahmednagar Jilla Maratha Vidya Prasad Samaj. This institution is not conducting one or two colleges. It is a great experience of 102 years. Our parent institute is running more than 55 high schools, 23 junior colleges, and in higher education there are 10 institutes. We have engineering college, we have law college, arts, commerce, science colleges, institute, and whatever management level authorities, they are guiding us properly. They have keen interest to develop these institutions. Most of the trustee and members of Government Council, they are social workers. No politician is in our management, and actually they are following Karmar Bhaurav Patel. All these people previously working with Karmar Bhaurav Patel. And after death of Karmar Bhaurav Patel, our Ahmednagar Jilla Maratha Vidya Prasad Samaj get developed, our college get established, it get developed. And their vision, whatever hard work of our previous principals, previous faculty members, administrative staff, they develop our college in a very systematic manner. The main important thing of our development of our college is academic. From the inception of this college, we have maintained very high academic in college, and we are also following same thing. And whatever our previous principals, head of departments, they develop some system. Whatever their experience, with the experience they develop some system, and with that system we are working, and that's why we are always at a front line in education.
Sir, my next question is, according to you, what makes the education industry the best industry to work in?
Sir, if you just see the foreign universities, especially Western universities and our universities, then we are lagging too much. Actually, whatever colleges we are developing, whatever universities we are developing, or whatever research institutes we are developing, our government or our society is not taking that much interest in the development of educational institutes. In Western countries, they expense most of budget on the education, because manpower is very important for the nation. But in our country, whatever budget provision is only 4%, and actual expenditure is not more than 3%. So, and in our country there is a mass education. In one division, there are 120 students. In one practical batch, there are 15 to 20 students. And whatever teacher to student ratio, that student to teacher ratio is very high. Actually, it is expected that teacher to student ratio must be 1:20, at the most 1:30. But in our country, this ratio is very high, and that's why whatever contact hours spent by the teacher with a student, that is very less. It's one important thing. And if you just see GER, general enrollment ratio, out of 100 students who are admitted in primary education, out of that, in our country at present, 22 students only take admission for the higher education. Means 78% student drop at a 12th level only. On the other hand, in the Western countries, this ratio is 70, 68, 70, 78, 80. Means dropout in higher education in those countries only 20%. And in our country, it is 78%, 80%. Now government is just insisting that this ratio must increase. But yet we don't have those facilities. We don't have that much standard, and that's why out of total students admitted at primary school, out of that only at the most 22% students come for the higher education. And I think our government, our educationalists must think over it, and they must spend more. They must allot more budget. They must spend more amount for the higher education, not only to run the colleges and universities, but also to develop the research institutes. In our country, there are very good research institutes like Indian Institute of Science, then Central Universities. So many research institutes are there, but they are also facing a problem of funds. And if you cut the funds for the higher education, definitely in future you have to face various problems for the skilled manpower and educated manpower.
So my next question for you is, what are some plans that you are currently designing for colleges and for the students?
There are so many things to discuss regarding this. But one of the important thing that in our college we have one alumni association, and also we are frequently conducting the meetings of parents. So parents and alumni must contribute in the development of that college, that university, that research institute. If you depend only on the funds by the government, then how much, whatever funds required for the government, that cannot fulfill the requirement of the institutions. So we must have alumni association. You must contact your alumni, and you must contribute their knowledge, also some amount for the development of the institution. If your alumnus is very good in computer, you must invite him or her on campus, and our alumnus must guide to our students. It's one important thing. So our contribution of alumnus is very important. Second thing, that what is the contribution of parents for the college and to maintain the academic? If student admitted in the first class means first standard, then parents are with that student, and parents take care up to the fifth standard, 7th standard, even 10th standard. Even I can say from 12th standard. But once student passed 12th standard, then what parent think? Now he is 18 years old, he can attend the college, he can make his career. We should not think like this. Student must think about the parent. He may be in the at a graduation level, at post-graduation level, at research. So parent must visit frequently to college, what our ward is doing there, what is the level of learning, what is the level of teaching, what facilities are there in college, what, or even parent must instruct to the college that how you want to introduce new courses, how you must introduce new syllabus, what is the requirement of a society. So all these things must be given by parents or also, and also by means of alumni. So I expect that uh, for the in future in our country there must be participation of alumni and parents for the development of institution.
Very true.
Parents and alumni must guide uh, uh, in this respect to the college.
So my next question is like, how do you balance between management and college demands, sir?
Sir, what type management we have, that is very important. We have very learned and management. All members of our management are social workers. Just I already told you that no political person is there in our management. And our Ahmednagar Jilla Maratha Vidyaprasad Samaj, established by Rajesh Shaw Maharaj, who is the dynasty of Kolhapur. And there, our management is thinking only to give knowledge to our students. Our management is not a money-making management. They don't want to earn anything from the colleges and high schools and junior colleges. So one of the important thing that what quality management is running that college or that institute is very important. So one important thing. Second important thing, as a principal or as a member of this education institute, once you are a teacher, always a teacher. You are principal in college and you are somebody other outside the campus, this never happens. So I always think for my college, for my students, even for my management, what is the role of management, what are the aims and objectives of management, what is the vision of our parent institute, and I always try to march on the vision of our parent institute. The vision of whatever aims and objectives of our management and college are different. Our college developed especially for the poor students, for the students from the farmer family, whatever downtrodden students. Those students must get education in our college, and I always try to follow this path so that a student who may be from very poor family, he must get education in college. If he requires some help, if he requires some fee concession, hostel accommodation, some special guidance, then that I will try to provide to that student. So, but there is no gap between college administration and management. Actually, our management is a role model for us, and whatever they're doing, whatever they expect to do for the society, for the students, we always march in that way. And we always try to give more and more things to our students.
Such managements are the backbone of such institutes which develop more history. So it's great to hear from you, sir. Sir, my last question for you is: any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
So when I come into contact with my students, I always come in contact with very good students. Youth is whatever today's youth. Actually, the grasping power of this youth is very high. They want to do something for the development. Even they understand so many things in very short time. And they also obtain the skill. But one of the important thing, that whatever going outside the campus, what is going out in the society, that always affect the youth. All people are after the money. They want to earn money only. For what purpose they require money, that I don't know. No doubt, there is a need of money for our survival, for education, for our day-to-day needs. But now there is a trend in the society to become a rich person by earning money by any way. And today's youth are attracted by those people. So it is my appeal to all youth that if you earn money, what you require, whatever you require for your future, but at the same time, you must be a very good citizen for your family, for your society, for your country, and whatever aims and objectives of a University Grant Commission or higher education, that you must develop such a citizen which required for our nation. He must be cultured, he must be physically strong, he must be knowledge, he must have acquired the knowledge, and such a youth must be useful for our nation. So, whatever my students or whatever youth at present, they must see all these things, and they must develop. He must develop at in all direction at this age. Whatever this age, that is a age from 18 to 25. In these 7 years, if you acquire more knowledge, if you are healthy, if you read more things, if you get if that is cultured, then definitely such a youth will be useful in our country. Such a youth will be useful for our nation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. It was great talking to you.